What is going on, YouTube? It's Juliana here. As you guys can see, it's raining. It's cold, but you can't really see there. Yeah, raining. It's cold. My nose is all stuffy and looking red because it's like 43 degrees out, which to us Arizonans, this is like sub-zero temperatures for other people. But I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, and there's a lot that happened after my show because where did I even leave off? I think I was on peak week last time I saw you guys, but I had my show, which I'll talk about, but then right afterwards, like the week went by really fast, and then my fiance and I went to California for Christmas, and then the holidays, and then New Year's, and now it's literally January 8th, and I can't keep up with time. So I just got back from the store. I got the food I need for the week: greens, chicken, turkey, veggies, just all that good stuff. I have not really been 100% with like a meal plan the past month because it's been a month now since I had my show, and I mentally prepared myself to have a little break from like dieting but also like controlling myself a little bit, because we all know that after a strict diet your body is like hungrier than it's ever been before, and ghrelin is through the roof, but my metabolism is still not catching up yet to how many calories that your body, like your mind and body, wants to eat. Because I get off of a show and I feel like I could destroy an entire kitchen of food. Like I could eat anything and everything, whether it tastes good or not. I don't care. Like I want to just eat everything. And I mean, I feel like that happens to everybody that does a show or a strict diet. It's normal, and I was expecting that. So I went in with a game plan of, okay, the holidays are here, so I'm going to kind of control what I eat, but also I have not had like time off from a meal plan for years. It's been about almost 2 years now. So I let myself enjoy the food, the holiday food. I had, you know, if my coach is watching this, then I'm revealing it all. But I had, you know, delicious Mexican food when I was in California, because my fiance's family made the best, what is it called? And I'm probably saying this wrong, birria. It's like a fatty meat, delicious. And I had that. And then I also had fried tacos, and I had cookies, but I balanced it out though, because then on my other meals I would just have like egg whites and veggies. I mean, it's like, okay, I wasn't following my meal plan, but I also knew how to balance it out. I did my cardio when I was in California. I weight trained. I'm still, of course, now I'm not in California anymore, and it's no longer the holidays, but I'm still eating pretty good. I told my coach how hungry I am, and so he's sending me like an update meal plan. And yeah, I had a good experience on my show. I'm kind of jumping topics now, but to my show day, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that how my show day went. I got 5th place. I got 5th place in novice, and it was more competitive than my last show, because there was like 12 girls, I think, or 10 or 12 girls. My last show, there was only 2 other girls. So this one was more competitive, which in my eyes makes it more worth it. But I got 5th place, and I mean, of course I wanted to get 1st or 2nd or 3rd, or, you know, a higher placing, but I'm also glad that I got the placing I did in a way, because it like lights a fire in me. It makes me want to work even harder, and it makes me want to come back even more undeniable. Come back with those wellness legs, more shreds. I didn't get feedback from the judges because I already know what they're gonna say, to be honest with you, which is come in leaner. And if you guys saw how I looked, level of leanness, you know, I felt like I came in as lean as I could, but also trying to keep as much muscle as I could, because towards the end of the prep, I just felt skinny. I just felt like I looked flat and skinny. But then when my coach had me kind of like re-carb up, and you know, the peak week helped me kind of get a little bit fuller. I felt like I brought a good package. The morning I woke up of the show, I did not record anything because the day of the show, I felt so focused. I didn't even want to record. Like, I was just like, I didn't even want to be on Instagram. I didn't even want to text anybody. I was pretty stressed, and I think that kind of showed a little bit on my body, because I did feel a tiny bit watery, just a tiny bit watery. And if you know what I mean by watery is like, you're supposed to feel super tight and dry, and full, but I felt like I had like a little bit of water that was showing on my body, under my skin, and so I don't look tight like I wanted to. Like, I felt like I looked the best the day before the show, and then the morning of, I actually woke up like stressed, and I think that kind of made my body react with holding water, which that happens. I mean, you kind of have to just do what you can with what you got, and that resulted in me starting to stress even more. And I would say I liked it. I liked my show day, but to me, it means I can work harder. And to me, it means I can bring a better package next time. But with that being said, I am going to go home and unload these groceries, because I'm literally in Walmart parking lot right now recording this. And it's cold. I need to turn my heat on. And then I will catch up with you guys like in the next little bit here. But I just want to go home, take these home. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so these are my groceries that I just got. Lots of lettuce, blueberries, and then I get the chicken breast tenderloins. They look actually really gross right now. I don't know why. And 93% lean turkey, and then steak for my fiance. And I'm gonna cook some broccoli. So I have a lot of veggies, egg whites, stevia, and yeah. And that's it. So for my second meal today, I feel spoiled. I have protein ice cream. It's 1 scoop of protein, water, stevia, and then I have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter in it mixed in. So good, so good. If you guys remember in my last video, I showed you I got the Ninja ice cream maker. Game changer. I mean, believe me, I could make this super naughty if I wanted to, and put like cookie crumbs and like almonds and like more stevia in it and everything, but honestly, with just water and a protein scoop, the consistency turns out really good. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, edit, and then I do plan on going to the gym today. Today is gonna be like a leg day. I don't know if I want to do glutes or quads. It's supposed to be quad day, but I'm really trying to grow my glutes and my hamstrings. But I might just hit quads because it was supposed to be quads. So, but anyways, I'm gonna eat this and enjoy it. Okay, so it is now like 7:40 p.m. I took a fat nap. Still the same day as it was earlier. It's just dark out now because it's so late, because I fell asleep for way too long. I am at the gym. I'm literally outside the parking lot right now drinking my pumped AF from Steel. Use code JLEE10 for some moolah, to save some moolah. And yeah, today I'm just gonna do quads like I was supposed to, because I was gonna do glutes, as I kind of said earlier. I was like thinking about doing glutes, but I might as well just stick to the plan and do quads because I can't skip quads. So hack squat, lunges, leg extensions, abductions, adductions, calves. Can't forget about calves. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might throw in one more little thing for like glute and hamstring, just like maybe some bridges or something, just to kind of activate them. But yeah, I'm really going to kill it on the 2 compounds for gosh, I can't think. The hack squats, I'm going to kill those, and I'm going to kill it on the lunges. So I think my legs will be pretty fried by the time I'm done with those 2 movements, because your Gil doesn't go easy on those. I make sure that I hit like 4 sets, and I have my warm-up set, but then my working 4 sets, I have my top set on the 3rd one where I go the heaviest, and then the 4th one I drop it, but I, on my 4th set, like to do like a drop set. So I'll drop lower than my heaviest weight, and then I'll drop that weight again and keep repping it out. So it's like a burnout at the end. But yeah. And then my lunges, I sometimes will lunge with like 70 pounds on my back. And yeah, so I'm ready to destroy my legs. But let me finish drinking my pumped AF, and then I will go inside and see how it looks in terms of like recording. Sometimes recording my workouts is cool and I don't mind it, and then other times I start recording it and I just get frustrated, and then it kind of feels like it's just ruining my workout, because then I have to pause the music, because y'all know I'm using my phone to record, and I have to pause the music, blah, 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 blah. So I just sometimes don't want to record for you guys on the workouts, which I apologize. That's why I have a TikTok. You guys can see more of my like little snippets of workouts. But I just need to get a camera to record actual like content, like longer videos of me working out. So yeah, I'm gonna go inside and kill it. Wish my legs luck. What is up, you guys? I figured I might as well just do a little quick voiceover while I work out, and you can watch me just work out while I tell you some tips on what I did to grow my legs. So this is from personal experience, from trial and error, and just learning from people on what I did to truly grow size on my legs, okay? So one of the first tips I have is you must be able to do compounds on your leg workouts. So when I first started going to the gym, all I would do is just like isolation machines. And, you know, I would go in and I would just do some leg extensions and leg curls and hip abductions. And, you know, those are all great workouts, but to truly grow size, you need to do 2 to 3 compounds per leg day. And if you don't know what a compound is, it's just basically a movement that includes more than one muscle. So as you can see, I'm doing the hack squat here, but even though it's quad focused, I'm not just using my quads. It's not just isolating my quads. I'm also engaging my lats, I'm engaging my core and my glutes and hamstrings and calves. I mean, my whole body is pretty much working. And this is super important to grow your, you know, your muscle and your size, and to grow balance in your physique. So I always include compounds into my leg days, and then I just kind of try to focus in on which muscle I'm trying to grow. So like, of course, quads, you know, I'm gonna do hack squat, but I put my feet close together, so it really targets more of the quad. than it does my gluten hamstring. And this has helped me develop my legs a lot. I've put on so much more size, including my compounds. So I'm actually doing hip thrusts now because I kind of realized that I did quads already on Tuesday this week, and then I hit glutes Friday. So today's supposed to be quad, glute, and hamstring. So it's kind of a full leg day. So I did my quads on, as you guys saw, I did my quads on the leg or hack squat, killing it on the oh my god, killing it on the hip thrust. And then I'm gonna do lunges. Still gonna do leg extensions again, abductions, adductions, and I'm out of here. So it's a nice, quick, efficient workout. Got a great pump. Killing it. My legs are on fire right now, and I'm already like getting that like hunger, like that growling in my stomach, which is a good sign. That means my body's using those carbs I just ate. My pre-workout meal was rice and chicken, typical. So yeah, back to it. My second tip for growing your legs is you don't need to be in the, this might sound contrary to belief, but you don't need to be in the gym for hours. I used to be sometimes in the gym for like 3 hours, just doing a bunch of junk volume sets and waste of time, to be honest with you. If you don't understand what I mean by junk sets, what I mean is like you're just in the gym, you're just doing random, no intention behind the workout. No, when I go to the gym, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I do, for my legs, I just hit 2 compounds, and then at the end, I hit like 3 isolations or something. And that just helps me get straight to the point. I'm only in the gym for like an hour and a half max. And this helps me also just be able to hit that workout hard. So I don't go easy on my compounds. I would rather hit 4 sets on my compound movement and then 3 sets on my other compound movement, and then that's it. Like, you don't need to be doing 15 sets of 20. It's just crazy ridiculous, how much volume people try to do to grow their legs, but try to push heavy weight and do a few sets and your legs will grow, I promise you. That's how mine did. Okay. So now I am at lunges right now. Peanut head fully activated. And my legs are fried. I'm doing 60-pound, like a 60-pound barbell on my back. Here, I'll show you. I'll just show you the lift. I already just did 1 set. I'm only gonna do 2 because the field is long enough to where I go back and forth, and that's 1 set. And so it ends up being like almost 40, or no, like probably like 30 of the lunges. So last time I did 70 pounds on my back. I couldn't get it off my back. I had to ask someone for help. I was like, could you help me get this off my back? Because I could get it on, but by the time I was done with my set, like I was just no energy. This angle is very flattering. But anyways, I'm gonna kill my next set. Okay, so my third tip on growing your legs is to make sure that you get the right kind of food in your body. And this is, that normal statement, you got to eat to grow. Well, that's a very true statement. But you got to know how to eat and when to eat. So let's get on the topic of how to eat, because I feel like people, especially women, and this is just from also experience too, they think that they need to eat way more than they do need to. And, they go in this like bulk cycle and they just start kind of downing food and thinking that that's going to help them grow. Well, it's not true, because the thing that's going to help your legs grow is the stimulus from the workout, and the food is just the building block. So you don't need to be, eating way too much to the point that you're just actually putting on more body fat than you are muscle. That's only if you want to look also like physique wise. I mean, go ahead, eat what you want, but if you want to keep shape and keep your waist small and grow your legs, that's the best thing, is to just eat just enough to where you're giving your body more to grow, but not enough to put on body fat. And then, of course, use those nutrients in the gym by lifting. And when to eat, the topic of nutrient timing, it's important to make sure you get carbohydrates around your workout. And so I always make sure that I have a carb source for my pre-workout and a carb source for my post-workout. Throughout the day, you can eat carbs, but you don't need as much. It's important, though, to get those carbs in before and after, and my carb of choice has been oats, potatoes, and rice. Those are my clean. What I mean by clean is, not fried, oily, spike your blood sugar type carbohydrate. It's pretty much just a pure carb that's going to help you, use in the gym to really get a good pump. And then I also salt my food too, which helps me get a pump in the gym too. Really dying. That was my last set. Now all I'm going to do is my hip adductions, extensions, and I'm out of here. So those are just my 3 tips on how I grew my legs. Some advice that I would give any, especially gym beginners. There's a lot more to it too that you can get into, supplements, workout timing and more nutrient specific stuff, and just, pause reps, superset, there's so much to it. But really, honestly, especially if you're beginning or you're just wanting to take it to the next level and you're not seeing results because you don't really understand, the concept of, growing your legs, I guess, then just stick to the basics. Eat clean food, eat enough to grow, and go lift weights. I mean, it's really just comes down to that. That's my tip.